The final stands. This is it? SEC receives fresh blow. Will Ripple bag the case? If so, how far will the prices of XRP rise? Welcome back to another interesting episode. Do make sure to like, share, and comment below as it also encourages us to produce more valuable content for you all. If you have a specific topic you'd like to learn, please leave us a comment below and we'll work on it for you. A startup that would later become known as Ripple Labs first appeared on the fintech market 9 years ago with a solid idea to offer financial institutions fast and affordable clearance of cross-border money transfers. In order to make that happen, the company established a network on which transactions swiftly zipped across the world in the form of a cryptocurrency called XRP that was specifically designed for the task. XRP has turned out to be a kind of time bomb for Ripple with a very prolonged fuse, though given its eventual prominence outside of that use. Soon after, the SEC launched a lawsuit against Ripple and its current previous CEOs, alleging that trading XRP constituted the issue of unregistered security, basically an unauthorized initial public offering or IPO. Ripple's legal problems have come to symbolize the unclear regulations surrounding the digital currency, demonstrating the incompatibility between rules mostly created during the Great Depression and today's expanding fintech sector, as the lawsuit goes on with no apparent conclusion in sight. Although perspectives on whether the SEC has a solid case against Ripple vary, almost everyone agrees that the fundamental issue is a lack of clarity over how Bitcoin may be regulated in ways that don't undermine the market or unfairly punish businesses and investors who may have had little way of knowing they violated regulators. The SEC's lawsuit against Ripple has been a persistent ominous shadow over the business's expansion plans. Ripple has nevertheless continued to look for development prospects across several industries. Despite these challenges, Ripple reported that in 2021, as a result of signing the central banks of Palau and Bhutan as clients, transactions on its platform more than doubled. And now the first bank in Latin America to use RippleNet's on-demand liquidity or ODL, Travelex Bank, has announced the launch of ODL in Brazil with Ripple, the leading provider of corporate blockchain and cryptocurrency solutions. The Central Bank of Brazil's approval and registration of Travelex as a bank with solely foreign currency operations make it the first of its kind. The ODL solution from Ripple enables users to instantaneously move money across borders with very low-cost settlement and without a need to keep pre-funded capital in the destination market by employing XRP, a digital asset perfect for payments. Given its significance as a corporate hub for Latin America, its tolerance of cryptocurrencies and its widespread initiatives to support financial innovation, Brazil is a crucial market for Ripple. Due to institutions' desire to utilize cryptocurrency and blockchain technology to address client pain points, the market is currently experiencing a boom in activity. Since the beginning, they have concentrated on developing products that offer genuine value and are thrilled to work with a forward-thinking partner like Travelex Bank to facilitate the more effective transfer of funds for the benefit of its clients throughout Brazil, by moving legislation forward to provide a framework that both safeguards consumers and promotes innovation. Brazil has chosen a proactive stance towards regulating the Bitcoin market. Currently, Latin American consumers are adopting cryptocurrencies at a rapid rate, as institutional investment and consumer interest soar in 2021. Brazil receives more than $780 billion in payments each year, making it a lucrative market for both Ripple and its clients, who will gain from the advantages of cheaper and quicker cross-border transfers made possible by cryptocurrencies. Through a variety of services, including remittance and international payments, ATMs, multi-currency prepaid cards, and more, Travelex Bank wants to make it easier for consumers to obtain foreign currency. The business wanted to improve the customer experience for their partners because their inability to raise enough money to meet pre-funding charges was impeding their ability to expand. By utilizing ODL, Travelex will provide almost instantaneous settlement and access to liquidity around the clock, enabling them to expand and develop their business. Travelex will initially support payments between Mexico and Brazil, with future ambitions to cover additional use cases and corridors, such as internal treasury and bulk payments for small and medium-sized businesses. Travelex joins the list of regional Ripple clients and partners, including Banco Rendimento, Remessa Online, Frente Corretora, Banco Topazio, and BNT Cambio, who are taking advantage of RippleNet. In 2019, Ripple established a local presence in Brazil, and the company intends to keep growing in workforce there in the areas of engineering, business development, and policy. In order to address the multi-trillion-dollar problems with cross-border payments, Ripple was the first enterprise company to use cryptocurrency. Blockchain technology is used by RippleNet to support partners across a worldwide network in accelerating the performance and size of their businesses. It provides an enhanced end-user experience, streamlined network partnering, liquidity management solutions, lines of credit, and cutting-edge infrastructure to support real-time payments. In the extremely volatile cryptocurrency market, the well-known Ripple versus SEC litigation is receiving attention once more. The ultimate decision in the Ripple versus SEC litigation regarding the unregistered security claim of XRP has cryptocurrency investors extremely interested. There are currently two sides to this dispute: those who support the SEC action and those who support the Ripple lawsuit. Recently, the SEC has submitted its final objection to Judge Netburn's decision, ordering them to disclose all of the records relating to and surrounding the Bill Hinman speech. Judge Netburn has now ordered the SEC to send over the Bill Hinman materials, the Bill Hinman speech drafts, the emails, and the conversations around this speech. The SEC filed what appears to be their final appeal to this important judgment. The SEC has previously filed a 20-page objection to all of Judge Netburn's ruling on this, and this is their final 10-page opposition to it, after Ripple, of course, expressed their comments on it. They essentially restated their positions on why they believed that Bill Hinman's speech was his personal opinion and why they still believe that it is the SEC's job in this 10-page examination, which seems to accomplish very little. They are still trying to play both sides of the same coin. Therefore, they contend that all of these communications should still be protected and the deliberative process privilege, or DPP, is still in effect. It further argues that the client attorney privilege is relevant and should be upheld in order to protect the privacy of these interactions. They are genuinely attempting to demonstrate the continued significance of both points. Nevertheless, the first page of this objection letter said that we don't believe any of the emails, contacts, discussions, or speeches are even closely connected to the case. They went on to list each of their complaints for several pages. In light of this, some people claim that the SEC appears to be at a loss for words. They claim that they have exhausted all of their possible defenses and are at a loss for what to say next. They essentially kept arguing the same point over and over, but this time they added a little bit of a kicker by claiming that Judge Netburn's orders and interpretation of the law were incorrect. Yes, they actually called the judge incorrect in her reasoning. That sounds a little bit gutsy, but someone on Twitter disagreed, saying that calling the judge wrong in order to object to a decision is kind of typical procedure. We'll have to wait and see how far this one goes, despite the SEC saying the judge was mistaken in this case. The judgment on this, if it favors Ripple, will obviously have enormous implications, since the SEC will then have no choice but to appeal to the higher courts, which would be the Second Circuit and then the Supreme Court, if they were to rule in Ripple's favor. It will be interesting to see if they actually go through all those levels to keep these communications and documents hidden from the public. However, after the SEC objected, they actually provided the judge with what they called the speech drafts for an in-camera review, which is essentially a secret review where only the judge would see them. But here's the intriguing part. The SEC trying to be very cunning, since the judge didn't just order the speech drafts, they were also asking for all of the interactions around the speech, with all 38 persons who were involved in this email chain reviewing it. We think that such exchanges will reveal the SEC's genuine driving forces behind what they were doing. Well, what do you think about all of this? The content in this video is for educational purposes only and hence should not be considered financial advice. All the financial decisions should be made after doing your wide-spectrum research. If you found this info helpful, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this, as it also encourages us to produce more valuable content for you all. If you have a specific topic you'd like to learn, please leave us a comment below and we'll work on it for you. Until then.